Hey, great song here, guys. This is Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. They're working on beautiful finger picking, not even that difficult. Strumming. Hey everybody, Shane back with you from Guitar Rock. Welcome back. I'll send this one out to Gordon and Bill. Lots of requests for this one over the years for sure, but most recently Gordon and Bill through Patreon. So Gordon and Bill, thank you for that, guys, very much. I'm always saying, you know, there's a lot of songs I can't believe we haven't done already, but this one is a must, is an absolute must. I don't want to forget to mention a capo 6 for this guy, and some very simple finger picking patterns in the first verse, and then you can just, as I did, break into a full strum for the rest of the song. 4 chords, it's not difficult, and you could even strum the first verse if you weren't up to the finger picking. So you decide which way you want to go on that. But I'll take you through all of that, of course, as always. I want to thank you for coming back and subscribing, and your comments and suggestions mean the world here, so I appreciate that. Thumbs up, huge here in YouTube land. And I'll send you, as always, to patreon.com/guitaratwork. Grab these song sheets. There are 2 song sheets and 2 pages of details as well. I'll be referring to those constantly here on my fabulous iPad. And yeah, and it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment in Patreon. There are, I don't know how many songs, but there's a whole lot of things going on in there. And join us there, we can communicate as well. So go grab those, and you might find it a whole lot easier. And that was the fabulous Beatbuddy that you heard. The drum sheet, just so much more fun than the Metro. We'll get to that. But hey, grab a capo, put it on the 6th fret. Let's jump right in here. I'm going to the first page of your detail sheet, and you're going to see an A minor sus2. A minor sus2, that guy there. This is, you know what it is? It's an A minor without the first finger. That's a good way to think of that guy. A minor without the first finger, that guy there. Now to play this, you only really need this finger here. You only need the 2nd fret of that G string, but I like to think of it as an A minor minus the first finger. And if I happen to miss with my thumb, it's not going to be a terrible note. Whereas if I only had one finger on it, would be a bad note. So on what can drive you a little bit crazy about this song, I must admit, is that I've done a lot of finger picking in my life, that's for sure. And you get used to doing things certain ways. And the patterns are different. They're not difficult, but they're just different. Like my thumb doesn't like to travel the way it's traveling in this song. Just at first, though, just at first. And I'll show you what I mean by here. My thumb, right hand thumb, is on your G string at, there you go. And you're on that A minor sus2 shape. Anything in my charts, anyway, for finger picking with the line going down underneath the note, the line is going down, it's called a stem, that's your thumb, okay? So that's thumb, and then I'm going to go 2nd finger on the high string, and then your thumb comes down to the B string, and then hit the high string again. So there's 4 notes, but they just repeat, so I'm going to go like this. Take a second to swallow that, you got boom. That's bar 1, that goes twice. Now you could make an argument that you don't need to use your thumb, especially on that 3rd note, then where thumb's playing the B string. But there's that old tradition, if you're new to finger picking, the old tradition of alternating bass, and your thumb goes from one string to the next. That's what I mean by, like, my thumb is not used to going down to that B string, or up to that B string, however you want to look at it. So it drove me a little bit crazy, because it just doesn't want to do it at first, but that's okay, you'll get it, you'll get it. There's your first bar, and your second bar. So exactly the same. So it's only 4 chords, and each one has an associated finger picking pattern. Pretty easy. That's your first 2 bars. Now G, play your G any old way you want it. I'm going to play like this. I'm going to play with my ring finger, my pinky here. I don't need this middle finger on because you're not going to be using that string, and plus I'm choking them out anyway with this guy. So however you like to finger your G, that's totally fine. And this is bar 3, guys. Bar 3 is a G, and you go. There it is there. That's thumb, middle, thumb to the G string, and thumb to the high E again. I mean, middle finger to the high E, sorry. There we go. So here's that, bar 3. Goes again. Bar 4 is the same. There we go. So I'm going to play the first 4 bars. Okay, jump in. That includes your intro. First 4 bars. A minor, sus2, nice and slow. Bar 2. Bar 3 there. Bar 4. No, A minor. We got a different pattern here. You're going to A minor shape, and you got this. Again, that is A string, high E, G string with the thumb, and first finger will play that B string. There you go. That is. Goes twice. That's bar 5. Bar 6. Now, slightly different note in the first beat of bar 6. It starts on the D string instead. That's definitely on the recording. Hey, and I should point out that I meant to mention this right off the top. When you first, if you played the song, the original recording, on the left side, this guy comes in. Okay, he plays for a while. Then a second guitar comes in on the right-hand side. I'm following the guy on the left, okay? Because the other guy on the right is playing different patterns, probably capo differently, etc. So if you're wondering which part this is the guy on the left-hand side. And sometimes he can be hard to hear because the other instruments come in. Okay, so we've got 6 bars. Let's go for the top. A minor, sus2. Bar 3. Ba-da-da. Bar 4. Da-da-da-da. A minor. Ba-da-da. That's bar 5. 6, a little different note there, it's okay. Yeah, the first beat of bar 6, there's one note that's different than the previous bar. If you played the A string instead of that exceptional D string, nobody's going to throw fruit at you, okay? Third line, bar 7. Now F to the F. You might know, if you're struggling with your F, you might find it easier with the capo way up there because things get a little bit smaller. I have kind of the opposite problem. I have long fingers and I find it a bit cramped, but I can still get it. Here's your F. It's bracketed, FC, which means it's a half a bar each, 2 beats apiece. And here's your F. That's thumb, 1, thumb 2, thumb 1. Again, that's thumb 2, thumb 1. And then over to the C. Grab those sheets there, a lot easier. Okay, bar 7 again. It's a half a bar of F. Thumb, 2, thumb, 1. Over to C, no pause of course in the real thing, but we'll do it. C. Bar 8, same thing, C. Twice. And here's your same F, C. This is the same as bar 7, F. C, bar 9. Good, now it's going to go to strumming in just a minute. Stop tape when you need to, right? So that's a lot coming at you. You may not be able to do it in real time, but you can cue things up. Here it is from the top, very slowly, A minor, sus2. Bar 2. G, ba-da-da. Bar 4. A minor coming, bar 5. Bar 6. F to C, bar 7. C. Stay on your C, that's bar 8. F to C again, bar 9. Another C. Bar 10. Now here's a long F, not harder, just a long F. It's 2 bars of F here, same pattern as it was before on the F. Bar 11. Bar 12. Bottom of the page, C. Good, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, bar 14. Second last bar in the whole page. Now you get a little walk here. It's very easy to do. You start with C as normal. And then here's the walk. Get rid of the shape and go to the second fret of that A string and open A. There we go. That is again. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There we go. Second page of that. And there's only one more little line and you know it already. Here's your G again. Last bar. A minor. And give it an A minor, a strum. And then we're into the strum. So hey, people learn these things differently, guys. If you find like it can be difficult to go along in a video in real time and nail that in real time, you may have to stop tape just to get the very idea of it, and maybe grab the sheets and you can just do it at home on your own and join me for the play along and all that, right? So I'm going to go through it very, very slowly without pausing or anything like that. So you may not be able to do that just yet, but come back, work on it, come back and do it with me. Here it is, very, very slowly. A minor sus2 is your intro bit. So 3, 4. Second bar. G, A minor, F to C, F to C, boom, next line, long F. Last line. Here's the walk coming. Next page, sorry. G, bow. A minor, bow, bow, bow. Big strum. Yeah, so that is the finger picking bit. And as I said, if you're just starting out, you haven't done any finger picking, you would just literally, hello darkness, my old friend, just light strumming like that. Like that for that first verse, if you're not up to the finger picking. No shame in that, and maybe you're playing with somebody else who is doing the finger picking, and it's cool if you're strumming and they're finger picking, that's a cool thing to do. So then we do break into a strum. I've written a strumming pattern on your detail sheet here, and I go two ways on this guy. I'm going to go, I'll sit on a G here. G, this old one here. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I think we all know that one. But I do find when I'm just playing, I tend to just go down, up, down, up, down, up. With a big accent on 2 and 4. I'll sit on G, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I'm strumming without a pick. So we start a finger pick, and you can either reach for a pick during that little hole on the A minor when you have 4 beats to kill, or I like strumming with my fingers for this song. It's a bit warmer sounding, I find. So usually on the downstroke, I'm holding my first finger like as a pick, like that. And on the way up, sometimes the back of my middle and ring finger for accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So you decide. There's lots of ways to do it. What you might find is on the upstroke is you get snagged. Your first finger gets snagged, and that could be a pretty yucky sound. So watch out for it. Nice and light. So let me do the second verse and just strum it with me. G, in restless dreams I walked along. G, narrow streets, A minor, cobblestone. Another one. Beneath the halo, F to C. Street, that's a quickie because it's bracketed. 1, 2, F to C. Cold down. F, by the flash. See me alright. Touch the sound. I think I went too long in the C, but that's okay. That's it. Now watch it. It can be tricky when you'll see an F and a C bracketed. Remember, that's 2 beats a piece when they're bracketed. And then after, in the middle there, you'll see another C bracketed. That's an extra 2 beats, right? And just try to count that. It's a lot easier when you hear the lyrics. You can sort of attach yourself to that. So I'm going to go straight into it, guys. How about we'll do a slow play along. just the intro, the first verse and the second verse. And if you can do that, you're well on your way. So I'll do this. It comes in now here. It comes in at 100 on the sheet. It says between 103 and 110 beats per minute. Okay, and what does that mean? Well, I'll call it organic. It starts out at one tempo, and then you'll feel it really pushing, especially when that second guitar comes in. Things start to they call it playing downhill. You know, it starts accelerating. So it's somewhere between 103 and 110 usually, and toward the end, it's heading toward 110 for sure. So I'll just cut it in the middle. I'll say 108, and I'll say 108 for our full-length play along. But for the slow version, let me go down here on the fabulous Beatbuddy. Let me go down to 92. And when the strumming comes in, I'll kick it in. So here we go. How fast is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a slow play along. Jump in if you can. Here's your intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. Is your G? Do do do. A minor coming. Do do do. Do do do. F to C. Do do. Do do do. F to C. Do do. F long. Do 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 do. C do do do. Do do do. Walk. G do. Now here we go. Second verse, strumming. A minor, F. Eyes were stabbed by the flash. C of a neon light. C to A minor, split the night. C, the G, A minor, now that's it. Like you just continue on, literally play all the other verses like that. There's no other stops or anything like that to worry about. Hey, so you should be able to do that before we leap into the full speed play along, of course. And I'll bring the beat back up to 108 beats a minute and kind of average it out. Remember, it's organic. Which is a polite way of saying you're speeding up, but that's all good. You know, music, it can be exciting when it speeds up. You know, we play to a metronome, but you know, there's a human aspect to the fact it's pushing a little bit, you know. So hey, jump in, grab those sheets from patreon.com/guitarwork, and this is the fabulous Beatbuddy, and gladly and proudly affiliated with Singular Sound for years now, and love their stuff. I'm using the Beatbuddy, and I've got the Aeros Looper here as well, and I just can't say enough good about it. If you go to the Singular Sound website, it's all there, and use the promo code GAW10 and you get 10% off. Helps to support the channel, much appreciated. Of course, grab those sheets from patreon.com/guitar@work. Here we go. Ready? Now, how fast is 108? 1, 2. It's a visual metronome. That's kind of cool. So I'm looking at it. 3, 4, and 1, 2. All right, so here we go. 1. Full length play along. 1, 2, 3. Intro. A minor, come back, A minor, do do do, F to C, do 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 do, F to C, F boom, do 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 do, C do, last line, do do do, walk, do 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 do, A minor, do do. Now here we go, strum. There we go. A minor. Second verse. Beneath the halo. F. Street lamp. F. C. And a cold and damp. In my eyes. Stab flash of a neon C light. C. Split the night. A minor. C. And touch the sound. A minor, silence, third verse coming. In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, A minor, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. F with a song. C never shared. And no one silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words, F to C, teach you. Hear my I reach you. What? F words like silent C, raindrops fell. A minor bottom. Next, last verse. And the people bow and pray. G to the neon god they made. Warning. In the words that it was FC forming. Then the words of the prophets. The subway walls, the tenement halls. A minor C whispered. And the sounds of silence. Yay. Okay. Hope you did okay with that. Now it seems fast, for sure. Now again, always at your level. The thing is with play-alongs, it's so important that you can keep on going. If you're new to fingerpicking, I'd still love you to be able to just strum the parts, okay? So just put the fingerpicking aside, strum the whole thing with me in real time while you're working on fingerpicking. That's a better way to go. Don't say to yourself, oh, I can't play the sound of silence until I learn the fingerpicking. Not the case. You could tink away and get the song, meaning the song without the ornaments, the fingerpicking, etc. And then you work toward that. You play it in real time. Gradually, you put the fingerpicking in. So it's a more satisfying approach. I think you'll find than sort of holding up and woodshedding on on one particular part and then hoping you're going to get it right. So I want to thank you for coming back, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Thumbs up mean the world. And comment suggestions, keep them coming for sure. Head to patreon.com/guitar@work. Grab all those sheets. Tons of them up there for you. Lots of songs. And thanks for those requests. That's Bill and Gord. Much appreciate that. And we'll see you again soon, guys. Have a good one. Wait a second here now. What? Down on